Okay, hi there, you jadrule bastards. Today we're going to be doing something a little differently, okay? Believe it or not, I didn't know what a lot of this stuff was when we was out there looking at this stuff in the field in this South Africa series, okay? We could get it down to family, maybe down to genus, but we also missed out on some of the ecological and evolutionary information which might have been pertinent to the study of these plants. Okay, this is just how you do field botany. Okay, fuckface. So what we're gonna do today, we're gonna be doing some overdubbing. All right, to give you the viewer more info. But first, we got a message from our sponsor. So here's Al Scorch. Go fuck yourself. Bye.
Yeah, hi Tone. Thanks for letting me do this. As you can see, I'm out here. I'm actually sweeping out my cousin Michael Patrick's garage. He's let me do that for $40 because I'm so hard up. You know, like I was telling you on the phone, got about $1,200 worth of tickets on the van. And the city of Chicago, they're coming after me. I'm moving that thing, from vacant lot to vacant lot, trying to avoid the boot. So sooner I could get this paid off. I'm doing everything I can. So thanks for letting me read the ads real quick here. Wren is a website where you could calculate your carbon footprint and then contribute to projects that help offset it. So basically what you do over here, they told me about, you could get on this website and you fill out this survey over here, and then it tells you what your carbon footprint is, how much you're contributing to global warming and whatnot. I'd done this over here and driving a 1989 Buick Skylark and eating about 17 hot dogs a week. Apparently it's not very good for the planet. So after, I do my personal responsibility and switch to the veggie dogs or what have you, I'm supposed to go here on his website, and then they actually have a calculator and they let you do this real quick on there. And then once you sign up for the thing, for the subscription, then what you do, they send you every month the projects like the tree plantings and the rainforest saving that they're doing over there, and it gives you little charts and whatnot. You could check it out. We're gonna put the thing down in there in the comments, or not the comments, but the caption down there in the description. So check it out and help me pay off these freaking tickets. Hand of God, no joke, $1,200. Thanks, Tone. Okay, bye.
Hello, welcome to another episode of Crime Pays with Botany Doesn't. Today, I'm coming to you from the near the town of Kameeskroon, however you pronounce that. Kameeskroon. You can see we got a nice massive quartzite sandstone as well. Can't really see, got a nice patina of lichen on it, as well as some good weathering. But you can see we got a wonderful bounty of native irises, native iridaceae. Moving on up this little mass right here. Oh, it does seem to be granite. Does seem to be granite. We got a species in the genus Lamparussa, iridaceae. 6 tepals. The bottom 3, of course, got the little patterning, the attractant. We're talking iris family, so 3 anthers and a 3-lobed style. This is a highly reduced Lamparussa, though. Look at those bracts. Look at those bracts. Wonderful geophytes just growing in a little fissure in a rack. Lamparussa silenoides right here, just coming out of a little crack in that metamorphosis, that cooked granite, okay, that ancient cooked granite right here in Namaqualand, all right? Got about 25, 30 species in the genus, all right, all of them endemic to sub-Saharan Africa. A lot of them have really interesting pollination syndromes with proboscid flies. See, there's a Lachenalia still going off. I love this genus, man. There's some wild ones in it, too. Especially those leaves. God damn. Como se dice, banger? They're one of those odd composites. Check out the filaries on it. Long and tapering. All right, hold on. Very interesting plant right there. Very interesting lineage. Okay, it was a member of the genus Gazania. Don't know which species. Here's another one. This is not the species I just showed you. These are members of tribe Arctotidii. Okay, kind of sounds like Arctic titties. They're a member of subfamily Cichorioideae, the chicory subfamily of the sunflower family Asteraceae, and it's a very predominant lineage in South Africa. Okay, lots of members. You got Arctotis, the genus Arctotis, the genus Gorteria, the Beetle Daisies, and the genus Gazania, as well as a few others. Okay, moving right along. Here we go. And a whole bunch of Lamparussa growing in the fissures in Iraq. Got Lamparussa, such a great genus. So many variations on the theme right here. So many species in its genus. We've seen so many different kinds. Look at it. You got the blue pollen, too. Blue pollen on those anthers. All right, each species with a little variation in color, little variation in a pattern. And look at that tube flower for the proboscid flies. Fly pollination right here, very interesting ecologically. Flies stick their little proboscis down that tube. Nice Morea. Ah! Anyway, look at it. Look at the leaves on this guy. Look, you got a little pool left over from the rains. Look at the striations in it. This is technically nice. Gneiss. I mean, it's nice too, but Lamparussa everywhere. God damn, the composites here are just... Okay, now see, remember I was telling you about Arctic titties? Here's another member of that tribe, all right? Arctotheca calendula. Look at those styles on there, looking like little pom-poms, little rads. See those styles poking out? Incredible right here. The Cape dandelion is a colloquial name for this guy. Yeah, most of the rocks here seem to have been cooked. They're very old, so they've had much more time to be subjected to pressure and heat. Nice striations. Oh, yeah. Okay, right here we got a pretty odd pea. There are the fruits. We're talking a true pea, Faboideae subfamily. Of the 5 subfamilies of the pea family, Fabaceae. There's the flowers right there. Almost looks like a bush astragalus, which of course it is most certainly not, but get those purple striations on a banner right there. Pinnate leaves. Do you got any glands on there? On the stems? Okay, Lacertia was the genus there. Okay, Lacertias are normally subshrubs. They're normally a lot smaller. This one was an actual shrub. A little bit taller than a meter. Okay, still haven't ID'd the species, but regardless, it's a big genus out there in South Africa. Good to know it's out there. Again, Faboideae subfamily, banner wings keel right there with that flower morphology, as you can see. Okay, here we go, moving on. We go more weird composites. Beetle Daisy. Let's take a look at the filer. Oh, God, Jesus Christ. Look at the ends of the ligules are black. Holy Christ. God, these things are so bizarre. Look at all the hairs on it, too. Abaxial surface of the ligules are black. You know, how many of these guys do that whole beetle mimicry thing? You know, to dupe the males into pollinating them, you know, looking for someone to bang. Taking advantage of that... Male moronics. Another weird little composite right here. This guy. Almost looking like our North American Diaperia. Probably nephalioid. Probably one of the paper daisies. Some nice bucas coming up from in between the rocks. This one's got a little caterpillar in it. Look at the way those 3 sepals come off. Just looking like a little lantern. Gotta open them up, see what's going on in there. Look at those leaves. Almost looking like aloe leaves, kind of. And right down here we got one of the meanest irises I've ever seen. Look at that. Look at these leaves. Very spiny, not pleasant, not soft, not too pliable. And then there's those banger flowers. Got your 3 stamens, your 3-lobed stigma in there. This is Babiana dregei, Iris family Iridaceae. The genus Babiana has about 80 species in it. This one is endemic to Namaqualand, to this little area south of Springbok. Look at those spiny leaves. Nice deodorant herbivory right there. This guy tends to grow in rock cracks, okay, rock crevices. Look at that one down there. Looking like a little agave with a little purple flower at the base of it. Banger genus right here, very species rich. Here's another Faboideae bush. Another pea bush. Calaboda Cerissia. About a dozen species in this genus here. Velvety, kind of mint green leaves. Ooh, triphid. 3-leaved. Canescent elongated foliage. You like that? You like that in the peas? There's a nice up close to the flower right there. With a fuzzy calyx. Ooh, so many legumes. In desert environments, I guess if you could fix your own nitrogen, though, you can grow pretty easily in nitrogen-poor soils. So growing in this little divot where you could tell there once was a little pool of water at some point. At least the water pools up here during the rain. Probably evaporates pretty quickly too. You got this genus Anacampseros, okay? Hyacinthaceae, and if you could guess, this is evolutionarily pretty closely related to the cactus family. You can see it's sending a little flower bud up there, hasn't bloomed yet. Look at all the trichomes on that thing. Caryophyllales, of course, is the order of so many of these weird succulents out here, save for the aloes and the crassulas. Look at it. This is a very cool genus. There's another one right there. Oh, you see a little bit of green in there. Caryophyllales. The order made famous by betalain pigments. And look at all the hairs. Succulents and hairs. Anacampseaceae is the family there. Look at all the little pebbles and with the shit. Weathered off the rock. Oh, look, it's a rhodium. Very cool genus here, Anacampseaceae. These guys get fucking weird. Some of the species in this get very weird. All right, keep that in mind because it's gonna come up in future videos. Oh, look at it. That's so nice. Here we go. Another sumac in the genus Cerissia. Look at those red fruits. Trilobed, glistening with the oils that I've been told are not allergenic, but you never know. Another microloma, milkweed vine. Now here we got the genus Ropera from the creosote family, Zygophyllaceae. Look at those 5 distinct petals with that little red pattern on the inner part of that perianth right there. Look at the fruits too. These are known colloquially as the twin leaves. Okay, 41 species in the genus. Look at those opposite leaves right there. There's that flower again. Oh, look at those juicy anthers. Yeah, get in there. How's that? Okay, native to South Africa and Australia. They perform very well in arid environments. Oh, we got a Missem. Weird isoaceous bastard with the large flower. Still those bifid, ooh, those bifurcate leaves. Fleshy, succulent. You know, 96% of the species in this family are from South Africa. Ooh, papery bracts on they're papery ends to these fleshy bracts. And then, of course, there's all those petaloid staminodes. Stamens inside. You got a couple beetles in there, it looks like. How responsible are the beetles for most of the pollination down here? There's that style in the center right. Then down right here we got a nice species of gladiolus. Gladiolus orchidiflorus. You can see why they call it that. It kind of looks like an orchid, but you still got those 3 stamens, 3 style lobes, all on the top of that flower, of course. Dust the pollinators back when they're going in there for the nectar. At the base, look at the beautiful striations on that thing too. Holy Christ. We got some leaves down there. Yeah, you know. They're narrow though, very narrow. Look at that Conicosia again. Jesus Christ, elongata. Look at see what they call elongata. This family is incredible, man. Grylium humifusum. Here's a weird one. Just growing prostrate on the ground right there. Looks like a cotton. Looks like a mallow. Okay, 5 distinct petals. Right, indeed, it's in that same order, but it's from its own family. Rodent-Daisies. Only 3 genera in this family, known from South Africa and the Middle East. Yeah, look, it's another weird shrubby mesum, which is the colloquial name that we call Isoaceae. Members of the family Isoaceae that get the petaloid staminodes. No idea what that is, but just pointing it out for ecological purposes. Look at this. What do we got down here? Oxalis Obtusa. Look at this little yellow bastard. Tons of Oxalis. A very species-rich genus in the Cape region. Look at these red striations on the inner side of those petals, though. Ooh. Okay, look at this genus here is Berkea, a member of the Campanulaceae, the bellflower family. 5 petals fused towards the base, acting like a little cup, a little chalice. All right, 80 species in this genus in South Africa. All right, desert ones are especially nice. Got a nice spread here. Very nice spread. Another one of the Irmanias, Malvaceae. but subfamily Bitnarioideae, so it's got a little bit different of an anther setup if you crack that flower open than your hibiscus and your cotton, etc. But look at those stellate trichomes. Stellate trichomes on those leaves. Growing out of the fissure in the metamorphosed granite. Nice crassula back there. We get that in horticulture a lot, actually, in the U.S. Then a beautiful euphorbia. Oh. Look at it. Beautiful Cyathea. Some vestigial leaves. And most of the photosynthesis seems to be going on in those stems. And what does it look like if you break one? How juicy is the latex? Oh yeah, quite juicy. Oh! It's gushing. Holy Christ, look at this Lachenalia. Look at it. That's a banger. Look at a banger. Got the leaves on these things. I love this genus so much. These desert hyacinths. Very diverse genus too. 114 species in South Africa. All of them pretty magnificent. You get up close for a money shot. Ah! 6 tepals fused into a little tube. A little tube, a little bulbous tube, with the stamens barely protruding out of that perianth. Look at this right here, we got a species of salvia. Who doesn't love a sage? Salvia dentata, one of many species in the genus Salvia in South Africa. This one known on the west coast, north of Cape Town up to the Namibian border. Right there you get the lever mechanism, of course. Lever mechanism on those stamens. You can see the bottom of the levers right there in the perianth. I pulled this lower labium down. Look how small the leaves are too. Very tiny leaves. See, there's a better illustration of those levers for you. So a pollinator's got to go in that perianth, that bilaterally symmetrical zygomorphic perianth, hit those little paddles on the bottom, and that'll of course cause those anthers to come down in contact with its head, like one of those little bird dipper figurines, you know. And a lot of salvias do this. Many of them do this. Did you put on any lotion, any balm? Huh? Any sunscreen? Or you like melanoma? Look at this succulent bastard. Yeah, it's Tony again. Okay, hold on. This is from a very interesting group of the sunflower family Asteraceae, known as the Succulent Senecios. Okay? This is Othona cerarioides, and it's locally endemic. It's only known from this region. All right, that's all I got. Carry on. Little succulent shrub. Yeah, pretty weird for Asteraceae. Pretty weird for the sunflower family, if you ask me. Now this is an interesting plant, all right? Montinia caryophyllacea, okay? From the monotypic family, meaning it's the only plant in this family, Montiniaceae. Order Solanales, nightshade order. Look at that. That's a female flower right there. You can see that ovule beneath that flower, that fruit maturing beneath that flower. There's the fruits right there. This species is dioecious, like cannabis. So plants are either male or female. Look at that beautiful, look at those beautiful leaves, mint green leaves. Here's a male plant. Oh. Notice it doesn't have that big ovule beneath it. Grows in the Cape region on up into Namibia. It's got some medicinal uses too. It's just a massive metamorphosed pluton of granite. Now it's getting real interesting. I see a bunch of little dried turds everywhere too. So of course we got this euphorb over here. Those Cyathea just dripping with nectar, glistening with nectar. As you can see, look at those bracts. Not petals, but bracts. And not stamens, but male flowers. Look at that. And then this guy, of course. Aloedendron. The tree aloes. Ooh, fibrous. Somebody was gnawing on this guy. Probably some damn livestock. Look at this. See, you get the papery shit all over? This is bark down there. These guys are kind of hurting. Oh, but he's got fruits on him. Okay, here's an interesting genus, Bobine. Looks like bovine. This is Bobine Primorsa. Look at those hairy filaments on there. See the hairy filaments on those yellow flowers? All right, many of these are geophytes, okay? This one comes back from a tuber. It's a perennial. Dies back during the dormant season. The dry season comes back from a tuber. Look at those flowers. Same family as that aloe-dendron I just showed you. It's photolaced. Here's a nice euphorbia in a somewhat later stage of development. Those ovaries, swollenovaries.com. Still got the styles on them, though. Look at that beetle. Look, just getting it. These things are just rich with nectar. And then, of course, masters of their secondary chemistry, masters of producing those nasty smelling glands and resins, Osteospermum amplектans, okay? Calendula tribe here. All right, all the calendulas think, tribe Calendulae. All right, they got the glands, the resins, the trichomes with the glands, all the oils and with the shit. All that stuff. Look at the resin coming off on my fingers right there. Okay, here's a pretty bizarre member of the Brassicaceae. Looks like a heliophylla. Get your 4 petals, 6 stamens. Fruits of salique. And where's those notable Brassicaceae shaped sepals? Oh yeah, there you go. Not many brassicas out here, but here's one of them. And here's a species of Didelta. It's a chicory, if you can believe it or not. Let's take a look at the phyllaries. There you go, right there. Succulent. It's a succulent, juicy chicory. Another ubiquitous plant from that Arctictides tribe. The Arctictides, nice. See that? Look at it. Look at it. Those juicy phyllaries. And right here we got a juvenile tree aloe, a juvenile aloe-dendron dichotomum. Look at the teeth on those things. Just beautiful mint green spirals of rosettes, of stalked rosettes. There you go, money shot of the teeth right there. That's nice. Look at that. What a banger plant. Of course, these are known as quiver trees. Something non at that too. Fucking livestock, I bet. Oh no, this is a banger here. This is a banger. Banger alert. Look at this guy down here. Okay, Codon royenii. Look at it. And look at all those unicellular trichomes. All right, those spines. Look at it. You don't want to jump into this naked. All right? Maybe you do if you're into that sort of thing. Anyway, Boraginaceae is the family here. There's, look at that dried flower. Used to be a Codinaceae, okay? But I was lumped into Boraginaceae. 2 species in the genus Codon, both endemic to South Africa. Now look at this plant, okay? Monotypic genus right here, Colpias mollis, all right? Only species in the genus, family Scrophulariaceae. Look at all the hairs and the trichomes. We are in a dry environment. Very interesting about this plant is that its flowers bear 2 narrow little pouches lined with oil-secreting trichomes and glands for oil-collecting bees. Very interesting ecology here. A lithophyte, just growing a little crack in a rock. I hate to do it, hate to dissect the flower here. You can see those stamens and those oil pouches at the base of that flower. Very tiny compared to the rest of the corolla right there. Look at that. Look at this. Look at this. Amaryllids, goddammit. Look at it. Hyacinthaceae coccineus. All right, they're not going to bloom right now. They're just collecting sunlight, doing some photosynthesis. Going to stash it in that bulb, then bloom in the fall like most amaryllids. There's more of that codon again. Oh, even without the flower. Look at it. I like mean plants. Don't you like them? Look at that. Look at those spines. Ooh, technically just armored trichomes, but you know. Here's a banger. This is Hyacinthaceae, the family here. This is Massonia bifolia, okay? All right, look at those 6 stamens forming a little cage in each one of those flowers, all right? Many of these are rodent-pollinated, okay? A lot of species in this genus rodent-pollinated. There's a lot of rodents living in these rocks right here. All right, a rodent-pollinated geophyte. Look at that. Oof. Here we go. You see, got more Colpias over there. Lithophyte growing a little crack in a rock. Banger. Then keep moving on. Look, you got the Hyacinthaceae over there. Look at these fucking leaves on it. Jesus Christ. Giant Hyacinthaceae leaves. Then coming down here, Berkea Barbata. Okay, another member of the Arctic titties tribe. Look at those filaries, just covered in spines. Real mean one. Okay, gotta be hard to study. Opposite leaves. Then just looking like a thistle, but it's in the chicory subfamily again. Look at this thing. Then coming up here, we got another lithophyte, Tetia lucida, right there, from another Scrophulariaceae, okay? Don't get many Plantaginaceae here, just Scrophulariaceae, all right? Both in Lamiales, the mint order. Look at those flowers, 5 petals, all right? 5 petals in a little tube, and you get your stamens inside that little tube. Opposite leaves, though, of course, because we are talking Lamiales right here. Pretty widespread plant across the country, but always growing on racks. Real nice brick of quartz right here. Look at that. You bean somebody in the head with that. Anyway, well, that's all I got for you today. Hopefully you got some out of that. Have a good rest of the evening. Go fuck yourself. Bye.